you won't find this move. And he didn't find this move in the game. After rook c3, he went queen b2, and then he went queen a3, and he stayed busy, and white went rook g2, and he got the rook over. And then, you know, the rook went over this way to try to go rook c1, and he played rook back to g1, and here the queen needed to re-centralize itself on e3, hitting this and this. That actually would have been decisive. But honestly, I can see yourself trying to play a move like this, and you're a little bit spooked. You're like, not sure, you know, if there's going to be counterplay. What he ultimately went for in the game is still good. It was to sacrifice the queen and then to play d4 and to force a rook endgame where he has an extra pawn. Like, you know, as a grandmaster, you're like, well, I'm obviously winning in this rook endgame. He actually needed to go here first. And the reason he needed to go here is that after rook e1, this is a better version of what happens in the game. In the game, we got this exact position, except the rook was on g1, so it went to g5. Whereas here, if the rook, let's say, went to, you know, like e5 or something, you would play king e7 here. And this is similar to, I think, what happens in the game, actually. But rook g5, yeah, black needed to go king e7, but actually, oh, you can't go king e7. That's the difference. The difference is that in the game, with the rook on the g file, in that position, there is no king e7. That's the difference. So he had to force the rook to e and then do this, because here you can bring the king and very quickly join your pawn like this, and you just win here. You win because rook e7 is there and you're quickly promoting. What happened in the game is he simplified too quickly and thought this was winning, but now he was unable to bring the king forward because of rook g7. That is so crazy, like that difference of the positioning of the rooks. So he just went to push his pawn, and then he got his rook here, and that the king here, because now here wouldn't work, because this rook endgames are extremely tricky, extremely complicated, very tactical at times, and ultimately we got this endgame where black is still probably playing for a win due to having what it feels like is an extra pawn. I mean, this feels like an extra pawn on this side, and the king is always going to take, and the king is insanely passive. Now here, white, I mean, is